Okay, so let's get started today's meeting. So let's to review. Let me share my screen. Can you see my screen? So last class we talking about basic syntax, data type, and variable, right? So today our topic moving on to the control structure. So like this logic control, like this loop, this control flow, and this function. So first we're going to talk about the loop, right? So what is the loop? Loop is something like repeat work, right? So if we need to do something repeat work, we need use this loop to finish our job, like accumulate some value, okay, like the timer function. It is the loop. So this is the how to say that? It is the basic working flow of the loop, right? So this is the loop start. So first we need to judge whether the condition is met. So if this condition is true, then we will going to run this conditional code, okay? So then we will back to this condition and then to judge again, right? So if it will meet this condition again, so it will run this code, okay? So once the condition it doesn't meet again, then it will jump out the loop, okay? So let's back to this. So our loop has three type, okay? So first one is the while loop. So let me copy it to the So this is the basic while loop. Okay, let me compile. Click offline. So we will see it will begin to 10 and end as 1, right? But because this is pro script, so it will run again and again. So it is a while loop. So for this while loop, we need to notice one thing. We could not do this loop forever, okay? Sometimes So for example, this the simplest example is this while true. If you making this while true only on your code, the Lua script will run a how to say that for infinity. Okay, so it would make HMI or our device to stuck. You get HMI stuck. So we need to avoid this situation. So I can. So for example, here I type while true, okay. So you will see it loop. It doesn't end it. Okay. So it don't like the last one. It will end on one and break from the loop. So it is the first one while true. Okay. So the next one is the for loop. This one is our most used one. Okay. So we will see it has 3 parameters. Okay. This one is the initial value, and this one is the end value, and the next parameter is the increment. Okay. So this for loop means the value will begin from the 2 and end as 10. Then every time it will increase by 1. So I am going to copy it to the here to show you. So so you can see this began from 2, right, and end as 10. So this is the for loop, and sometimes this last one parameter we can omit. Okay, so I can omit like write as this way. So let me compile again. We will see this. The result is same as I just demonstrate. So you see the result is the same. It is began to 10. So but if the third parameter is not the 1, okay, so we need to write it on for example, now I from 10 to 2, okay, now it cannot omit now. For example, I write at this way, so it means from 10 to 2, right, and every step is decreased by 1. So you can see it began from 10 and ended as 2, okay. So this is the second. Let me close. So this is the second for loop, okay. And the third one is the repeat until loop. Then I will copy it to the so offline simulator. Sorry. So you can see this. It is from 0 to 10. Okay. It is begin from 0 and it will increase one time. Run on this code. And the four one is the nested loop, okay. So if you will use one or more loop inside another while for and repeat loops, it is more common used on multi-conditional loop or this multi-dimensional array. For example, I need to there is 2-dimension array. I need to then we can use this format nested loop to run it. So this result will be like outside will be three times, right? And the inside is also the 3 times. So 3 times 3 it is 9. Okay, it will run 9 times the loop. So the first is the 2. Okay. Let me 1 and it's the 2. Okay. So and the 1 2 is this one 3, then 1 3 is this 4. So it's the first loop, and this 2 1 is this 3, and 2 2 4, this 2 3 5, and 3 1 3 3 3 2 3 3, and this is the 9 times. Okay. So this is the loop, this chapter. Any question for this part? And if not, I'm moving on the next. This is the control flow. Okay. Control flow. We have three type. If statement, if else statement, and if else statement. Okay, so I'm going to mention about the last one. Okay, for example, sometimes we need to know the score and granted relationship. Okay, so we can use this if else if. So I'm going to, for example, here make an example. Score. So, for example, my grade is 8. So for example, like this, okay. So I need to know the relationship between the score and granted. So for example, now I input A, so it will output this, because it is greater than this 90, right? So we will output this one. So this is the output print result. So for example, I'm right now I'm using using a non-unique input to enter the granted the score. Sorry. For example, I H100. Then I'm going to put a numeric on screen. HDW100 and compile. So right now I'm going to use the internal address to input this score number. So because I didn't input number, right? So my granted is at F. So if I input 85, so it will turn into my granted is B. Okay. So this is the simple example of this if else if else statement. Okay. So another tool is more simple, so we're going to skip it. So the last one topic is we're talking about the function. So function can both carry out a specific text or compute and return the values. Okay, so first is about the function definition. So this is the a standard definite function method. Okay, so for example, I'm going to put this function out of this, put on here. Okay, so there is tips. Okay, so when we program the code, we need to format it. Okay, so we can use this this type to use this type. Sorry. So it will better let us to read the code. Okay. 40 comment code. So I'm going to I define a function here. Okay, so I'm going to call on this pull script. Okay, this is the function name. I call it on here. So so it will print out this maximum number. So you can see that it will print out this, the maximum number is 20. Okay. So this is the basic how to define a function. So when you type it, it will so it will jump out this one. Okay, we can click it to finish this code and name the function name. So this is the basic type of the function. So no, this first one is only with the one result, right? So the second time we're going to view this value is multi-returned. So we could see that. Let me copy it. So it will return 3 value. Okay. So I avoid to conflict. I'm going to delete this one. So this function also use 2 arguments. Okay. So it will return 3 value in total. So let me demonstrate it. So if I put another value, for example N3, this N3 will be output as nil. Okay, because I didn't return the false value. So compile. So as we can see, it output 4 value. Okay, because the first one I didn't return anything, so it output as the new value. So it is the second one type, multiple returned. And the third one is the variable number of arguments. So sometimes if we don't know how many parameter we need to input, okay, so we will need this variable type. So this 3 dots means unknown number parameter. Okay. So this is the iterator. Okay. It is the how to explain it. It's genetic for. So sometimes our array is it doesn't have have the index. Okay, so we don't know exactly to how to call the exactly the elements, so we will use this genetic for. So it is here is the is how he write. Okay, so I'm going to show you. So this genetic for is accumulates from anything input the parameter. Okay, it will calculate the sum. So it will output 25. Okay, so I can endlessly add anything, any number parameter I wanted. Okay, 99, 100, 91. So I can compile and run offline simulator again. So we will see it also can output the value. Okay, so it is the variable argument how it works. Okay, so anything for any question for this part? Today we're talking about the loop and control flow and the function. Any question? No? Then we will review the homework from the last class. Okay. So we're going to check the question. The first one is find out the maximum value and the minimum value for the following table, and try to print out both on debug. Okay. So let me delete this one table. So the first, the simplest one is to use the loop, the for loop. Okay, and the table. So I'm define a maximum minimum value. So from 1 and to the end, right? So here we can have a trick to know how long the table it has. So this simple is to calculate the table length. Okay, so we can put on the second parameter to use this one. Then yes, so for example to use the if so if maximum value is lower than the table value, then we can assign to length, right? So this is the first one. Then the second one is the minimum value is greater than it. So out of the loop, we can print out the result. So you can see the maximum is the 10 and the minimum is the 1. Okay, so it's the first question. I'm going to put on this on here. And then the second one is to calculate the fixed value. Okay, so it is very simple. So to do this addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So so I can here I already sorry, I don't forget how to. So it is very simple, right? Today's training is finished. Okay. So I'm going to assign today's homework. So I hope every one of you can practice, do the practice. Okay. So first question to here. So you can do the project, then send me to email or the Google Form. Okay. I'm copying into the. So any question for today's meeting? If not, we're going to end today's class. Thanks for you watching and listening. See you next time. Thank you.